This is CHARIOT.
Hello, CHARIOT TV. So Anna was so no point out the media so na anyway. You know, you did our CHARIOT TV. So this is the first time CHARIOT TV. So no, you media be brave. You da you go point some word. You person you go point some. Well, kwesi ada anyway be and you share more or CHARIOT TV. No, point out the media. So na point out TV, point out so no. Yeshia munso a na Bible person mu ana yeye yede sapakafo eba point out so na yede Bible asem bi atowo na ya papa mu e point out jumedi so enti ye ma kwaba eba CHARIOT TV say on subscribe to your channel no so abomoden a ebre ni so obetimi subscribe to your channel Facebook enye den kra abra wo you know obetimi subscribe to your Facebook channel no na o subscribe no so no na o like your platform o like platform na beboa apushi your content no ama afofo nso a epese hu no kre no o metimanya kwan no mo so betima hu no kre so subscribe pe adoma keto ebi won chen a obetimi nso a click se na be ya notification no ye call live a obetimi enyantie na nso so wetimi a join in na nso so wa benefit from nioma yeye enye Facebook nko ne your all social media handles your Twitter your Instagram your YouTube uko YouTube a video bebre egu ha onso betima subscribe na aboa na bibiara wo Bible mu a ye pese ye ti ase bibiara wo Bible mu a ehunta ya yentimi nya hunta ase de ye huna emaye de ye pe ho anu yie de ye pe na aboa ya brabo de ye pe na yetimi da church la foforo ibetimi nya ho anu yie ewo CHARIOT TV broadcast no so edi message sa fe anu aba so abomode so na share maye share ye link no ema foforo on Facebook platforms so on WhatsApp betima copy link na dia call WhatsApp na wa share o WhatsApp nso so na afofo so atimi join in na yetiba have an interesting discussion media any Jonathan Mensah-Bonsu na on point out so no me ana medi ehho chia me nti enumre topic e dedwa no ya sha ase wo past 2 weeks ni ya kasa bebre afa ho ba ko ya kasa afa ho ni ma ya dwendwen ho no topic a ene no ye ka ho asem no overcoming the devil say ye di obonsam so kunim ya kasa afa ho 1 Peter chapter 5 verse number 8 and 9 Peter etwe adwagina so say ye tamfo bonsam no onam ogbom say jata na opo obi amene no na wa me ate asese yensi ne kwan na obedwane afie nchen ekwan bai ane yensi ne kwan ya kasa bebre afa ho ya kasa adwene ho hunu say Bible say se betima si obonsam kwan aye say ye mani da ho na ye wen nti ya kasa afa ho say ye kasa obi ani da ho a ase kire say ekwan bai so be fa so be wen na ye hunu nyoma bebre a ebetimi aboan na ya me ni ada ho ne awen e wo ho ye di ka ate ho ase say ebetimi adi obonsam so a eni kwa say ye start a conversation with the devil ya te ase say nipa bebre na bonsam ebufa won so bone ebufa won so na ohye bonsam mpokire mu no nkomo bi a one bonsam atwetwe na edi ne mpampanso akoduru baabi ya te no ho ase nipa bebre ane aka say wunyante enjoy on this topic abomodin uko YouTube ye videos no egu ho a obetimi ahwe just search in CHARIOT TV on YouTube na ko search in topics no overcoming the devil obetimi enyante part 1 part 2 ho uko Facebook nso na uko ye wall no so a check videos no na I recent videos I post to the post to overcoming the devil part 1 and part 2 ho a uzo betimi enya adesua afiri mbebre enti e besre so subscribe to your channel na eno hia o subscribe to your channel na beboa na etimi apushi your content no on share e ma afoforo nso a ebre na nso ni so betimi a share na asempa no so etimi nya kwan onipa bebre asum na yetimi ahwimo afiri bonsam poche mu ene numre no asempa ni amene ne ye adwuma se ne da amene ne ye adwuma no all the way from Memphis, Tennessee Shadrach Opon wagedadwa onya Shadrach so otimi nka memo adwo
ya eja minia
na apomu
Oyankopon adom me hoye na mbacho wo so ho te se
o meso mo hoye na se hosi ye pa ana
sure Oyankopon adom say for about a week ni snow and toy into no ye de nyame ase wo ho
ye de kopon ase me se bebo nsam na ye kaya kan tofa na matwe etiefo adwagina so nioma bi a ya hye ne so wo adwumadie so na wama etiefo ahunu na se bibi wo wa betimi dia ka ho ansa na ya to aye ne dia opese ehunu no so a betimi am ehunu
me da se mame fasa akwanye na me na mo ase bebre se ebra no bra no motum nsa de efre me na mitumi ene eye mudi ensa wo so na me nchia motifo ene enuanom wo Ghana enyina interestingly menya some messages from enuanom bia womo eda nyame ase ewo the listener ye ne omo channel and it's my prayer say we don't just have a program, but at least we have people that will be benefiting from the program. Yeah, no. Eti yeda nyankopon ase pass onam na humo broso edi na asem enam ye soma nipa bebre etie. Now the issue of overcoming the devil is critical and important. So much important, sir, Brother Jonathan. For your information, do you know, sir, a lot of people have become prisoners to the devil because of Saturday.
The dia form abonsam wabegum pochemu because of
yes they have become prisoners all because on say if you ask say bibi bro so a na open the obejo na enam say nipa bebre epe freedom every bonsam exchange no wo mo etumrika kokọ asofo ho akokọ edinsifo ho and mostly let me emphasize on this, mostly yeah, I saw for one to Mikako. Because of course, so open baby Janiako, saying Yanko for one, I'll be Janiako. It can be Janabon some day, can Yame on a woko. And so can Yame or there, I want to Kaubeko or so forth. So it's legitimate, it makes sense, say, in Ipabeka say, would Janiako Yankopon, and no or so forth. But unfortunately, brother, they end up going to the devil himself.
Oh, okay.
Because Sobekaya, yes, yeah, about the schemes of the devil. No, we discuss about a year he turning himself into an angel of light. And in fact, in the book of
1 Corinthians, yeah. Okay.
Say, obetimi adane no ho say ehan ebofo. Owie no say enti say encrophobi na chidifo so yes enye nwanwa. Which means say there was so for bebre a wo mo ye adwuma ma bonsam ankasa. Why? Because omo use nro. That's the first thing. Nro into use nro a edro no kwaje free hin. Because Yesu o man nro. It bonsam wa na.
Edro no chiremu. E bi say edro dia ana twimu.
Enye paracetamol ne.
Yes, enti na make the chiremu no.
Eye akonfo a omukọ ji nro. What I say,
yes.
Occultism, occultic practices are womo ewo mu omo de yes ade. It is a wu dwane free bonsam ho na ukosa asofo ewo ade no aye. Onye hwe cost 90. In fact, we kura na cost 90 plus negative number. Until at the end of the day, a chunk actually giving all the more.
What's that the car?
Okay. What's that the car? Number two, ebinum use nro. Nemo, and I'm saying the omo canning yen no crane, you know. Womo ed dani nipa every yankopon asem ho. Ede no omo ko entro entry.
Odani nipa no free yankopon asem ho. Na odna ko sha trum.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, now you say me ko yankopon nipa ho. But in niama yankopon nipa no I say ode oye yankopon nipa all can entro. Until at the end of the day, why hon wako? Yedi kanka in the schemes of the devil will say, or the father of all lies. And so if you run to the father of all lies, or if you run to somebody who is lying about the truth of the Bible, what have you done? You have gone back to the devil himself. And so this lesson is critical as we take our time to really go through it. Now, my main added to it before Ebeba and Edias to say, last week at Kansas, we said, do not have a conversation with the devil. And my emphasis were in two ways. My emphasis, number one, and it said, why are they born berry acid? And I'm one son of born berry acid.
And I'm bonsam naso.
Bonsam, there be bonsam they are not the born neighbor. By now,
okay. If ne
good.
And come on. And come on, we are garden to
all right. Now, that was the beginning of the Old Testament.
Aye.
Old Testament, that is Genesis chapter 3.
Yes.
Now, beginning of New Testament, New Testament here, why a day solution to Bonnet every asset?
Yes.
And do you know, sir, in the first 4 chapters of the New Testament, the devil came again to have a conversation. Just like in the first 4 chapters in the Old Testament and at the beginning of the Bible, Obabenya ever a conversation. The same thing and at the beginning of the New Testament. Matthew chapter 4. Obabenya ever have a conversation with Jesus Christ.
Yes, we see the Jumasian. Yes, in the Jumasian or any encounter, sir.
Exactly. So it gives you an idea about what the devil does the best. The best thing he does is to have a conversation with you. And on the Eka say resist him, because the person who repeated this verse for me. Now it was also in verse 10 and 11 of the book of Matthew chapter 4.
Matthew chapter 4. Matthew chapter 4. Verse number 10 and 11. Or say, then Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him.
So it gives you an idea of how the devil works and how our God, Jesus, how he gives us an idea of resisting the devil. Jesus told him, away with me. Why? I am not ready to have a conversation with you, Satan. Hey, brother Satan, I am sorry. Get away from me. There are a lot of people, they just need to say, get away from me for their marriages to work. There are a lot of people, they just need to say, get away from me for their jobs to work, for things to start turning around in their life. They just need to say, get away from me. For that woman, for that lady to depart from you, for you to be away from sin. There are a lot of people, they need to just say that, get away from me, Satan. And that is one thing that we need to do. Now, how do you just get the devil to run away from you? That brings us to our third point for overcoming the devil, and that is to trust and obey the Lord. Exactly. Bro, let me tell you something. Nobody in this world can overcome the devil by himself. Turn with me, if you like, to Ephesians chapter 6. In Ephesians chapter 6, we are going to learn more from this Ephesians 6, God willing, next week or next 2 weeks. But look at Ephesians 6, verse 10. How Paul started that way, right up, no?
Ephesians chapter 6, verse number 10. Or say, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Did you see that? Stand firm. That's the first thing. But how do you stand firm? That is the resistance. Resist the devil. But stand firm. And then when you continue, what does it say?
Verse number 12. Or say, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against...
That is all that I need. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Bro, what that means in this air, the devil that we are fighting, we do not see or we cannot hear him directly. Into no, obia wone oko fighting, obia no, why do you say you want to defeat him? Enemy on a kokwa, you cannot see or you cannot touch. How do you fight him?
Yes, 70 doche asia and I'm say nye ne honam ne moja na enye ntino twe ade agina so say yakode no so enye honam die.
Good. Ya baba akode no so but me pesa me twe wan agina so ne say nobody can defeat the devil by his own strength.
Ono ahode.
Because the point is that you can, no matter how ahode say to send me a material.
Yeah.
Now, one who said that we did not we are. And you're not bear money, bear man. No more the shame, no more time. What I say.
Yeah.
But wait there, you don't see him. Neither can you touch him.
That's it.
So how are you then going to fight him?
That's it.
And you know, you need someone who is in the same kind of nature. Say, nature not in the sense of maybe the nature of the person, but the same realm. It's a spiritual realm. To be able to fight him.
To fight
for you.
Okay.
Because where they go fighting. That is the point I'm making. Say nobody can fight the devil by himself. I don't you know say me who sa asofo no more than Crawford Park so no matter to ma na me trying about bill no more bomb say pra pray bonfire no me tell me body to
pay
hey agro no mudi agro a pillow pan e won Crawford ni so bro
but
because a pillow
but that's why how yeah bonimano
I make sure I was like and that's why this lesson is so important. Ghana for bebe a pillow no mudi or as already
Metiabun Samso Oze ba kokra na etato Metiabun Samso behi ba osoro no shiri Metiabun Samso
now I busy from King na ebebu sa na Metiabun Samso David what am I say and unti and I make sure I say there are a lot of people in our world who are blind and they need this lesson. And yes, I said we about the kasa etianprophobia, David. But I want to bring to your attention, sir, you cannot defeat the devil by your own strength, by your own means, by your own power. You need the Lord. And untina, oko Ephesians say here, also put on the whole armor of God.
Ephesians 6.
Next week, you can discuss here. But when you go through the whole armor of God, did you see anything at all called gun over there?
Gun, a tool. There be a tool.
Now, when it came to knife, like sword, or the scribe say
the sword of the spirit,
which is what?
The word of God.
Who say the lister? Bible de ma yen say eya akundi e de kumbo nsam no ba kokura ni wa minia na eya physical thing. It tells you say who want to me and plan it to go and fight the devil and defeat him. You need the Lord. Okay? Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6. Proverbs say obi ohonoma na sebe oye enema bia emwa ono abrabo adentira
Proverbs chapter 7 Proverbs chapter 3
verse 5 to 6
answer be kan Proverbs chapter 3 no verse number 5 na me kai otiefo say the yesua ho ade no overcoming the devil part 3 ana yesua ho ade Yagusu ya kind part 1 part 2. Unsubscribe to your channel na bobody na subscribe your channel no. Chariot TV on Facebook your ho subscribe to your channel no. Oko YouTube nso ayo ho ayetwagu betima subscribe pe na wa like your channel no so e beboa na asene your feed na yetimanya more feeds on the channel no. But once so click on notification button no se na be ya ye call live pe betimi enyantie ye your live na wetimi join here na etimi aboa won share video o hwe yi ema afofo nso ekwanya aba so so betimi aboa na wa share de obetimi aboa na odi apida nyankopon asempa etimi akwa afofo nso obetimi a share to wo so o share to wo a onafofo a omuntimi nya akwanya enti nyankopon asem o betimi ati nyankopon asem bi nkofo a so ka o chi nyankopon asem kire won omuntimi nche nyankopon asem kire won no o de post to wo pepe o post to wa o metime nyantie utimi copy link ne to Facebook utimi copy link ne to WhatsApp o de to WhatsApp na o de to wall so a o de to status wo WhatsApp a nkofo nso a ewu ne ya untimi nya kwanya ntimi ntie Nyankopon asem untimi nka Nyankopon asem nkyere wo so metime nyantie o copy the 2 pages mu a o metime join in na yesua Nyankopon asem na me fa akonya yesu aka wo se spotlight on the word our apps no could be a betimi abo devotion any bible the sua nyina mu omo app no ready wow use Android or you covered o Play Store o betimi nyantie wow use iOS so o Play Store and Google whatever wow betimi search ya o search spotlight on the word app no nko a betimi nyantie no what ma download daily walk with God and also devotional so nko kra aba ebetimi aboan na yesu etimi aye devotion na ye devotion na aye botomojo no ni nyina betimi aye ye abra wo download daily walk with God ni nyina aye akwanya aye boa na Nyankopon asem so etimi akoso nti afei anwa join overcoming the devil on point out CHARIOT TV ana ye etwaguo no obetimi nso arechi on CHARIOT TV gh@gmail.com CHARIOT TV CHARIOT TV gh@gmail.com obetimi nso a WhatsApp ye +233 200 777 418 obetimi enyaye e WhatsApp kan so +233 200 777 418 onya shada obetimi ato aso Proverbs chapter 3 verse number say
verse 5 and 6
Proverbs chapter 3 verse number 5 and 6 no say trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path.
But you can't trust Bonsam. One of the things he does is to set traps. And he deceives or dada. He uses agents. After he is an adversary of man. That is what the devil does. And that is what he knows best. And the Bible is telling us that trust the Lord with all your heart. And then he says what? Lean not on your own understanding. Why? Because the devil is always around. It is a wono would we nyansan ebenante wa asasi we so a obekwa falling into his trap. Obenyaw obesel. And to lean not on your own understanding. We know say in all things acknowledge the Lord. And this acknowledgement, submission, submit to God, allow God to take his way. Akwabi ebonyum bidomo say have your way. Have your way. Lord, have your way in my life. This is what we need to be doing. Lord, have your way when it comes to me seeking for a job. Lord, have your way if I need to get married. Lord, have your way if I'm changing my profession. Lord, have your way. Whichever thing that we do, tell God to have his way in your life. Now, no, say, well, yes, sir. What it means, and it's you are telling God, Lord, I lift up my hands, I am nothing. I have no power of my own. I am depending on you. But that's not what we do. We think we are wiser, we are smarter, we can do things on our own. And therefore, we go about things and do things our own ways, and then we end up falling into the trap of the devil. The Bible, as some all country and say, acknowledge the Lord and he will direct your path. If you go on your own way, you fall into a trap. So and then quote Romans chapter 16.
But as now be quote Romans chapter 16 no. Say ye dey ho to ye hunu mu so no. Kai me tama mi so kakra na me bom paya na me kaze urade ma me penya wo pe oh fa me penya wo pe urade na nkasa wo pe nti me pese me ya na ade a me pe chinchina nchina se me nyanti no me se urade fa me penya wo pe na boa me na de ma ye ma Nyankopon pɛ no mom ma hu sa nti wo kechem
God will never do that mistake. Say obema wo pe I or no pe there. God, you know, God knows what will happen 10 million years from today. He is omnipotent God. He knows everything. He has all power. Omniscient God. He knows everything. He knows what is happening tomorrow. In fact, baby, I would say, you know, who knew what is happening in your home? God knows. The only thing you know is the historic things. Say there, baby, I'll free see. Okay, because it's historic. But so be a course and see and what causes some. You have no idea. It is only God who knows. All right?
Yeah.
And you know, it is only God who can tell you what you should do. Eti se wo manyankopon adirect o path. The way and say, "O manyankopon ka tell say tia ha, men tia ha. Tia ha, men tia ha. Fa ha say enwura hanum, there be you free honum. Fa se go ho. Ade o ebe nya o ebe tuma twa. Ye say that is what it means to direct our path. Now that's what we ask our question way. Do you know, sir, when you come into the Pentecostals and the charismatics and denominations in Umua, and they be almost say Church of Christ for the be amo boyechi, they be amo cancer. Bro, do you know why it is important for us to continuously talk about them?
Say
warn them. Because the reason is that these people think say they can have a thought, an idea, and God will approve it. They said they all can say, "Eradema, family pay open." 80. So no say what did I say? I am a child of God. Whatever I say, it will come to pass.
Then we decree. Yeah, we decree.
I can't say, Munshra Mamonome. Just think about it. Romans chapter 12. It says, bless and do not curse. Now also for Ghana, TV so radio, so no akase. Me nyankopon di for me dome wa and no me beba also. Look at that. Ubusana or the Old Testament. Elijah calling Sisre Manabere and Palabi. Elisha commanded Major Frisrobai. Look at that. What was the purpose of those miracles in the Bible? They have no idea. So I must say, the question you ask is extremely important in the sense that we have people all around us, denominations, Pentecostals, charismatics, and they keep saying things into our ears for us to think, say, oh, no way. Entina Jesus so in Matthew chapter 6, Jesus said, Mo bompaya monka say, Yaja wasro ude wonte wahini emra de ope enye ewa asase so said ye eye wasro erade pe na eye wa asase so. Now utie empaibo no kan na o say ma ope enye ho. It is God's will that is supposed to come to pass, and not you and I. And it is then important, say, there's no way God will allow us to have our own ways. That is one thing I say, it is always his will, because he knows the future and he knows whether it will be good for us or not. Now, and then go Romans chapter 16, verse 19 to 20.
Romans chapter 16, verse number 19 to 20. Or say, for your obedience has become known to all. Therefore,
where a letter Paul actually the common Rome. They can't Rome for you can't Church of Christ now Rome, Italy.
Yeah.
It Paul is far away from there. And what your letter that come on. And I'll say your obedience is what?
Has become known to all.
Good. And it's a obedient edebade.
Sitie.
Sutie. Na san sutie we na all can one sem no. Sutie a adwuma and provosi faith alone. Faith alone. There faith James say Gidia enwuma nim no de
Gidie wiye.
Gidie wiye gidie ni sutie na sutie no say faith akoma mu ade how will people know? For Paul say for your obedience is known. What does it mean? It means ade biara onyankopon ka kire o so omonye no these people were doing it and therefore it was clear to others what was happening. Okay, now I don't know how to also saying.
Therefore, I am glad on your behalf, but I want you to be wise in what is good and simple.
Change. Hey, also Paul, what does it mean to say, I want you to be wise? Proverbs say, and there be the many pire wise. Nyankopon. Okay? Nyankopon suro ene me onipa e nyansafo. O si nyansam fiti ase ene yamsuro. And also for Paul say, I want you to be obedient and then be wise. Your obedience is known. It is says sutie emo nyankopon no. Eno na kire nyamsuro no. Se wo di nyankopon de nyankopon aka eye adwuma eno ne obedience eti wo kan na wako wano keke se o me de nyame be kan me de ye adwuma oboa de nyame aka no it should be seen se wo practice it ave to asoma na yade.
Be wise in what is good and simple concerning evil.
And simple concerning the
evil.
Enti hwade bio say Bible can say be simple simple kire obi a onhye da nim niam bebre akanka say me baka say na ni hye da mie
yeah
but say when ni hye da mie ya enkan hye da nye ade papa ana meboa but eba bone ho a onyankopon pese ye be ye nkrofo a ye ni mie wo ho
say be nkrasefo
ye nkrasefo bone ho nti wo da dwen sa asem we mu say ka so obi ekrasi ni wo bone ho e kire say na mame mfa umra obi a onye krasi ni wo bone ho na fe why use o discretion e fa jeje do oye obi a na mi abie obi oye krasi onye krasi ni obi onye krasi ni wo bone ho do oye
already
say okobo adwaman a ene e be ka say adwaman mebo a enti on friend adwaman bio also ye me fiancé
that's in the niate no
niate na ni abie e wo bone ho no oh she's just my fiancé we are preparing to get married oh she's my girlfriend what must I say she's my girlfriend oh a connection enti chrono no obo corruption no or say a kickback
about connecting
a gratitude a appreciation Ghana aban e kwan ye si school dan bro we are sure so betam 3 billion akosi school dan 3 bedroom a dan
3 rooms
for 300,000 enye say adwuma no in fact a dan kro mo asisi no adenta ne adekra no last time we check here 240,000 4-bedroom apartment. And so Magana Bankosi school, then three
classrooms.
Classroom block. Also 3 billion, 5 billion. Now, correct the list of things are on 1 year concerning the budget, appreciation. Initial na ya keka ne saa na ya omwani ate omwani ebie obone ho no na no na eye yenso ye bi fe enti oni nnu aye adwa do you know say bibini nipa bibini any imposition abrofo kresua ubusa na sem for the first time o twa ntro. Do you know that?
First time ubusa na sem no.
First question obebusa no obetwa ntro.
Hey, Sam.
Now all response how the man no. And a man who say, oh wait, there's no need to make antro because and yet so about the chimney. And our minds are ye who was a question I will say, then tina ubusa Mr. And okuta answer no, yes, okuta answer no. You see, or pursue your motive for asking him that question or asking her that question. No, what me and who say one chance try na one kind of French. And no na say nipa ye na bie wo bone ho no. What ma say? Bro, che say ene enkrofo use Facebook, any Instagram, any ade the boy dwama me boa.
Yeah.
Na say na abrante bi video bi a oye beto internet so na mehwe. O say wa save oba din promba. Oba o warefo. O warefo.
Ana say wa save girl din promba.
Wa save girl din promba. It o ha onya call. Ena ne yire a friend say, hey, promba na efre o. O se katino. No ba na katino. Na promba na sa afre bi o. O sa afre o. No de no huro efre gwa ho aba beje fon. Promba. Na say a promba pa ada na on kan kira o yire say akaten se bi dware mwi a me frɛ no. Enti yeni atia wo bone ho ama yakodum pempenso a we want to we portray our intelligence. Oh, they say and the pedigree of our mindset when it comes to sin. And boni abe so easy for people to commit because nipa enyate e boni ho. O wiao pa na ono osre. He mama kan say mi chiro. Wunim say Ghana, okay? And I'll be using Ghana a lot because I want me free. Wunim say Ghana, there are a lot of companies and stores over corner na utia de can amount receipt me boy.
Yeah.
Do you know say a lot of them don't give receipt to you? Because you Nankasa, you don't need the receipt. Me boy.
Yeah, I am found. I said you head and pay attention to it.
And then I will cut on here what your car, so what's the big deal? But bro, if I tell you say receipt are warning me engine tea and for business a gua obejedi.
Maybe tomorrow.
Because the only way a juma round me are tracy the things that went on in the place and a receipt I are printed. Because anytime I over printing receipt, you know, it gives a copy. It leaves a copy in the machine. But I want to make a thought there. Nippon sell be ye pan or do receipt amount. Now say, oh yeah, you know, delay or not now they are home attack. I say, oh, me to be trained. Now what you are canal. Now inside so be printing receipt no acquire contact no. Now or this can channel. Those people are becoming richer and richer. Yes, I know who say. And Kasa pharmacy a companies of Butian Crofoka 200 Ghana and 300 Ghana. How do they survive? Air chrono. If people have become so wise in committing sin. And not some for Paul say, I do not want you to do that. But bro, meaning say, o time will come back quickly. Here passage, you know. Now someone person can
verse number 20, no say, and God of peace will crush Satan under your feet shortly.
When do you get Satan crushed? It is when you have become obedient and you have become unwise towards sin. What do I say? Say, I don't know, so unwise towards sin here, the right vocabs are use. The point I'm making is that we are crossing you upon Nemo say when you be obone ho a eno na wutimi ne bema baako one ma be se 4 e plan e awade mente ase
omo plan omo hye bia de ma no enti de e be fa no
obe ware baako pe onye se bia wae na dwe se obe ware ma dodo enka wo de se obe ware ma dodo kra emfa ne se ai obe ka che se no ye bagimu bre no o ware baako pe. And so, Sakoya or the name social media, so Zion Felix as a day. And I know me stories about I say, on a my best 3 and you more boom. And what flags it with it or no more. My baby mama, no new way I could baby shower. Now, or more to pictures, no that but no new way soccer. And my 3 or no meaning at the same time. Now, Ghana celebrities now they hey I go in there, oh yeah. Nonsense. Now this guy, yes, I be way ma. The youth are looking at it. Obi super so yebi. Abusu Sam say. What I say? Now my baby mama. Now my baby dear baby. Now enti nipa abaye so wise in committing sin. Anybody abaye too smart. Elbone ho. Eno na bro. Onyankopon asam say he wants us to be naive towards sin. It is just a nkrofo a bone eba bone ankasa. Oh there be yenya smart sa. Have a turn with me, if you like, to Job.
Chapter 1.
Bible says God will crush Satan at our feet. You cannot defeat the devil by your own. You need God. You need God to help you to defeat the devil.
Job chapter 1, verse number 3.
Job chapter 1, and then can come verse 12. After we are in jump to chapter 2, verse 4 to 7.
Verse 12 will say, and the Lord said to Satan, behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on this person. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord.
Job echo Yangopon. Satan called Yangopon. Oh Job. Job there osumu Yangopon because of Nema or the Amano. Now the Yangopon pa. Give me the chance to touch him. Give me the chance to touch the things around him. And then he will curse you in your face. He will curse you in your face. And then I make you my Bible assem and say when it comes to Onyankopon, he is going to take care of us. God is going to care for us. God is going to protect us when we are obedient to him. Why? Because when you read from Job chapter 1 verse 1 coming, the Bible talks about how Job was a spiritual man, a righteous man, right? Now, bro, say Job be a righteous man. Shadia be a Job. Nyankopon kafana ho. Nyankopon se wa dey. Job, Satan, don't touch Job.
Yes.
Don't touch him. Do you know what it means? It means that if you are obedient to God, if you are a righteous person, God will make sure the devil does not get to you. Enti Onyankopon no na a command bonsam say you dare not touch this guy. Okay? Don't touch him. But say ever commanded bonsam say he shouldn't touch us. Now when you're Christian love any Sagana singers no
gospel musicians
say I can't touch me no other than it. Hey no I say hey na oh sa Ghana bro agro na woodie agro. It is only when you have become a righteous person and obedient to God and Onyankopon be commanded bonsam said you cannot touch him. Now enemy in chapter 2 now verse 4 to 7.
Chapter 2 no verse number 4 no say so Satan answered the Lord and said skin for skin, yes, all that a man has will give for his life. But stretch out your hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will surely curse you to your face. And the Lord said to Satan,
first time Abonsam call Onyankopon or say, what am I a chance to tie the things you have given to Job and he will curse you? Onyankopon say, okay, you can, but don't touch him. Then Satan comes again and says, all that a man who will do, nipa, don't hear and skin, the body.
Skin for skin.
To them have a chance. Now me from Mensah can the body. But you say me Onyankopon beka
I say, and the Lord said, behold, he is in your hands. He is your hand, but spare his life.
What here? Onyankopon say, bonsam, okay, me the Job nipa di asha wonsa. Yenim kra yenim say Job hu tutu akro. Ye tam no kra be si abonten ne nanfo 4 po no. It stands there ni want tutu akro no bon. But do you know what the command the Nyankopon de man? Also say,
on spare life.
You can't kill him.
Yeah.
Brother, if you are obedient to God, God will tell the devil not to touch you.
But
God will command the devil, don't kill him. And as the year has started,
yeah.
And I was saying 30.
Yeah, January
I want to advise my Ghanaian brethren and all those who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube say, Satan will not have the capacity and the ability to touch you and to kill you if God is on your side. If you have been obedient to God and have shown away from sin, then God will tell the devil not to touch you. That is what God is going to tell the devil.
Yeah, Basada. Baby, I'll make a kai, you know. Said you are my dream one. Me press your double to call. Me this say Babwa. Say we be all comment on it. Babwa a tear for the phone or met many on Montier. Say, what tear Bonsam was someone. Bonsam say, Yadi with the privy. See, nature said Bonsam only near my cost will yasipa. Say, what whom say, Unipo yasino. Ni ready a muhiano, na pomo de muhiano. Enti na some more can say, ye de ready a privy. So we Ghana haipa, dear Bakwa, a man ko for bebre, a poop, a qua saw them no, a jumasabo. But dear Bakwa, man ko for puka saw them pie, Yari Madame so, whom we are here, one year, and Ocha, I must add nipa poor continuo. A bull Monsieur Dawson. Anwa oye we adoso braba mimu yesu mojangu tuo ma adoso ma memfa anwa mi friends yo bi mu ma na adoso ma memfa biscuit na mi shira so na o male o diabetes ne nkona doso ka say sanyo manana o he TV so a eko enti na metwa me be say o boa me kakra bonsam no it seems say onim yen pa o.
You just nailed it. I've already told you, said this guy in First Peter chapter 5, verse 8 and 9, I can say, okay, yeah. Or see your adversary, the devil, is doing what?
It's walking like a roaring lion.
He's roaming about. He's roaming about. He's going everywhere. MTN for the idea about roaming.
MTN roaming. What in the
roaming? Let's say, baby, I will be copy. I will be use MTN. See, I'm no say me MTN. Me use ha.
Roaming.
Me roaming.
Okay.
Bro, bonsam o Romeo. Say all Kobeni. So he knows what is going on. What am I saying? And that is why he will continue to bring in more asofo. Ghana would asofo a shall say it was our business way.
That's okay. No boy.
Daughters of glorious Jesus as a one wine. Omo tabo sofo bidi.
Daughters.
The time.
Sir.
The time. And as Ancrofono, the Tego sisters as a one.
Yeah, Tego sisters.
And as asofo bi shall say. Ono echi me krom me krom osofo bi o ne afra no ayi Kennedy for enese wo wumpo amintime hu oko Kumasi a osofo ba ko GD ni afra na Abednego me papa ko sa asoro ni
Abednego na mo mete Abednego nka
enti se wo se me de Shadrach ma no nyonwa me papa ko Abednego asoro
oh enti ase o.
Oh, what I say? Now, the point I'm bringing your attention on is that this is not the first time a Buddha Munso Bebo. The only difference in this is saying your friend of Buddha Munso, that time near friend of holy water. Nothing new has the devil brought in our world apart from deception, apart from threatening. And I'm trying to tell you, sir. Bonsam ni mi papa onim de beka nipa na arawon say with all the things that he knows, with all the powers he has, there are three things when on the ejuma: the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life. Ain't you know omo ku asori dem omo say omo kopa ejuma na e die be ntira sebe ombe yesika no mo nya sika to aduane adi mebo
yeah
sebe ombe si dan no matoka na ombe hu say omo so aye japade last of the
pride of life
na omo be ho omo say he minsumi ye obi pride what you say the devil will continue to bring those things in our world, and our suffering so will continue to come and change their strategies. First, when we speak against a year, our suffering so much fasting. Nankanya assembly eka, brother Jonathan.
Yeah.
Assembly eka. Obi also kwe fasting amobi. And then also on family and the milk and a pan omra. But that is exactly what is going on. He knows. And you know, I am trying to bring to your attention, sir, brother, the devil continue to use all those strategies against us until, sir, we become wise by being obedient to God. And it's how can I no crow? Sanya manu na oye or dani ni entine bra se ufie gold bi o ha bra beje oil we bra beto sa de we bra be de ben de ben. That is what continuously asofo edeba. And so Ghana fonsia bibia mfre ho. Uganda fonsia bibia mfre ho. Uko Uganda crowd they are 777 and the crowd they sabi o monimu ha jimino abroso. Because a honor also for me to say I me be preacher and say me tia form. Eti ema ne mrantie ededa ekuntun kuntun ho na onenam omo so. No preaching. My brother, that is the level we have reached. And then I'm saying, if we want to overcome the devil, the Bible is saying, we should trust in the Lord. Now, I'm say, trusting in the Lord, and they say, you are telling God, say, Radhe, I am nothing, have your way. Tell me what I should do. Okay? And then you lean on God. You allow God to have his way. Now, you say, maybe I can passage in Psalm 33. Do you know, say, a lot of people go before God every single day in Ghana. In fact, Ghana, we are so religious. Kroma, we are religious, said then, Krana. Army. One way I will just so army cry. Obi ababa be trying to say and yes, you, but I said they feel so reluctant to even do that. But Mikrom Ghana, wow, so committed, so zealous for the work of God. But and who him dear just a nipenya. Eno nimdie just a nipenya nyane say we obey obedient to God, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to be obedient to God. But God is saying, say, if you are obedient to me, Romans chapter 16, verse 20, if you are obedient to me, then I will crush Satan at your feet. By name in Psalm 33. Psalm 33, near King 18 to 20.
18:20 say, behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him.
Behold, the eye of the Lord is on who?
Those who fear him.
Those who fear him. And then I'm now starting, and I told you, and I wish that Ghanaian politicians will listen. You see, the reason why God has left our country is that we don't fear God. We don't. And it saddens my heart so much, sir. I suffer a Ghana. I suffer kuku down. Nene Duncan and ne Otabel, nene Asifo. These people are so pompous, sir. They have taken away the fear of God in people and have put the fear of them in the people. That is what they have done. It's Ghana for me brave. They don't fear God, they fear their pastors.
Yeah.
They fear their pastors. What I say? But David never saw how. David say, the what?
The eye of the Lord is on those who fear him.
If you want to overcome the devil, let me bring to your attention that you just need God's eye on you. You need God civilian on you, protecting you 24/7. And you can only do that if you fear him. If you fear God. The eye of the Lord is on those who fear him. Continue.
And those who hope in his mercy.
And those who hope in what?
In his mercy.
In his mercy. Father, I am nothing. Have your way. I have told you this. If this year, say, or target, say, I am going to open up to the Lord and lean on the mercy of the Lord and call on God to have mercy on me and have his way in my life, then the eye of the Lord will be upon you.
Ambassador, young man, no. Eti me pese ka na o che se ne o Your best say free Bible jina so we so nanka ye de akwa
I
ani
mean you passage no na
ye wie passage no
aha
okay ma men kan or say to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let your mercy, O Lord, be upon us, just as we hope in you.
Wow. A day na open view. It is a corner o say a community o kwako bokro no akwasha bonsamasia. Just trust in the Lord. Say protection down here. Trust in the Lord. And I'm saying, if you are able to trust and obey God, now trusting in God, you take away yourself. You take away yourself, and then you put there God. It's woman Yankopon having his way. Then Yamin can out the year, and yet they will pay. It's your bomb pack. I say, let your will be done. And say, boy. Yeah, boy. Now, said I wouldn't want to go further. I'll leave it here. Next week we can start from there and then talk more about some of the things that Bible can. Now, I did be one more. Me person, Mr. Me can say, bro. Let your viewers know that Satan cannot be conquered with just mouth words, emotions, sensations, and all that. Sorry, them. Oh, already show, oh God, Makoma, Shema. And yes, okay, now, you so sunny with that emotions now. What they remone, oh, that's solemn, and yet no man go pound a defeatable summer woe. Because so yes, I do when we are. Oh yes, to tell me Yankopon. Our day, or say our empire a movie, what go movie, a radisi munyani a jamamo, but only by me to walk more that you behave like a married person. Oh, that and then a coda, a year, the more for film or not so mumu, Valentine Abbey. Valentine Abbey, you, bro.
February 14th.
Oh, koda any bearman acquired the answer say more yes tower for. Now we have a catcher and say who go read a tiabon samso. And your mamma 9 and I'll look at tiabon samso. What must say?
Yeah.
Oh, and just say people are so ignorant and they have no idea where they are and where they are going. What must say?
Yeah,
we are on mine, oh, Bokrono, or say why you did Samsung couldn't. Satan, you can't touch me. You can't touch me. What must I say? I want people to come to the realization, sir.
Enya kasa.
That is about trusting and being obedient and respecting God. And when we do that, we will be able to crush Satan under our feet. Next week,
yes,
we will continue with the rest.
Na me fa akonya so akai etiefo nyina se dwumadi point out on CHARIOT TV na dwumadi no nioma ye ka ho asem no ena numre no eye overcoming the devil. The sha afinase no se ye pese ye hunu kwan ye besimi edi obonsam so nkunim. 1 Peter chapter 5 say bonsam ne nam na obom se jata na opobiam ne no nti ye wo ni nsi ne kwan eno na ye wo modern say ye be hwetwe nsemu na yetima pensemu na me sa fa akonya so akai etiefo so say on CHARIOT TV no o search on all the social media handles obenya your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your YouTube. Oko YouTube now search CHARIOT TV. Eba nso a unsubscribe to your channel no abomoden na subscribe na bomoden na click notification button no send e be ye call live pe ubenya ntie na osusu atimi ajoin adofo a wo ye adwuma manya ntie se TikTok crowds ye wo ho nti wu ye e wo TikTok a se wo obi a uta ko TikTok ko di agro abomoden na ehwe CHARIOT TV se ne be beboa wo na wo so watimi anya ntie ewo nioma ye che se ne be Nyankopon asem betimi anya kwan ewo nipa bebrem unsubscribe to your channel na bomode na subscribe na be join the CHARIOT TV family se ne be ya betimi aboa na yetimi apushi Kristo asempa no amana eduru wona wo esumu asum na wo so etima behunu enkwaje kwan no na mesafa akonya so akai etiefo nyina so se spotlight on the word the apps from kubikura by Google Play Store any iOS or Play Store so betimi anya wo ho na search spotlight on the word app obenya na what ma download nyoma spotlight nyina no etwagu sa kwan so nya sa app no beboa app dia adore bebre your phone so o app a movie o app a hwe nyoma o app bebrebe aka app a bede udi besu Nyankopon asem any app nso a obetimi dey devotion app a dey devotion daily devotional daily walk with God ono so the apps from kokra betimi aboa na devotion na to nsuo mu no afi watimi akenyan no na aboa wo ama Kristo som akontu etimi aduru mudie na me fa akonya so ada etiefo nyina asesa mutimi don enya mo a enka CHARIOT TV yentimi enyina ho yentimi emma mo nchen dan nyina mo ba na mo behwe point out na mo comment ni ala nyina yehunu se o bibia na o penti ase a wetimi atro comment na to comment section ho ye be kenkan na se pakani no so etimi aboa na onso so wetimi enya ho ntiase na aboa ama etiefo so etimi enya akonya sa ye mamintie me pese be kan comment de kakra ewo neoma ewo nyanoma choaba no se de be boa na onso so watimi ahunu yehunu nyanum bebre comment na ye pese ye be kan kakra working bible as a great man minister Amponsa great also watching going straight to CHARIOT TV on YouTube and CHARIOT TV Andrews Kwaku Amponsa so say great thanks ahin someone so great work keep it up listening from Adanse Praso Freda Kufunso or watching live from Amasamai and Derek Dan so great exposition Isaac live from London and I am man say may God have mercy Nyankopon hu yembo enokre enyo no bebre na ya hum live na mo join here because so ahye mu nkran ne se mo moden na munye ne sa emai so subscribe ya mo moden na subscribe na share link no so ema afoforo na o musu ntimi nyantie na o mo join live adomdom ye ya ye be koso asa hia bio same time next week ye be sa hia bio Midiani Jonathan Mensah-Bonsu makramo
Iradiye momayentwe mokashena mono se iradiye